Frozen 2. Mr. Cheesy Pop. Hey everyone, it's Max. I'm here. Frozen 2, El Capitan. I'm gonna go watch this thing right now. I'm so excited. Hi guys, I'm here. I'm in the El Capitan and I've got my popcorn. And in just a few short minutes, we are gonna be seeing Frozen 2, the movie I've been waiting for more than any other probably this whole year. Got my Arendelle shirt on. I am all set. I will have my full review when I get home after this. So time to sit back, relax, and enjoy Frozen 2. I loved it! I will have so many more thoughts when I get home and make my review, but yeah. Into the unknown! I'm back from Frozen 2 and I loved it. Okay guys, I am back from the El Capitan after seeing Frozen 2. And here is my non-spoiler review. How do I do a review of this without giving anything away? That is going to be the difficult thing. But what I can tell you is that, oh man, did I love this movie. Yeah. This movie will have you laughing and crying and feeling all the emotions. And when I tell you, it's gonna have you laughing, I mean, you are legit going to be cracking up in your seats. There are moments in this movie where you are just losing it, okay? And then there's moments where you are crying. And then there's moments where you're like, man, this plot is intricate and a lot. That is the one thing about Frozen 2 where it's like, man, this is all big old plot. The kids are not gonna understand this one probably because there's a lot going on. But overall, I loved it. Okay, Frozen 2, the search for Elsa's powers. It's the origin story of where do her powers come from. Are we finally gonna get that answer? Well, I mean, you'll have to see the movie for yourself, but that's what a lot of this movie is about. And along the way, you're going to get a history lesson. That's something so interesting about this movie, that they really dove deeper than I would say into this mythology than obviously the first one, but deeper into the mythology than, other Disney movies and their mythologies. So I appreciated that. It made for more of a convoluted plot that at times is a little tough to follow along with, especially for our young ones, for sure. But there's so much along the way for them that I don't think they'll care. Of course, at the heart of this is Anna and Elsa, the sisterhood, the love, and that is back and at the forefront of this movie again, and it will make you cry. I don't have a sister. I have brothers, but I don't have that sister love that that is expressed in these movies, and it always has made me feel something. I know the first one made me feel something, and it's just, you will feel that again and then some. I think a big question everyone has is there a let it go moment in this movie? Is Into the Unknown, which I think, some of you have probably heard. I did my best to try to avoid as much as I could. I did not listen to anything from the soundtrack. I only had the little snippet of Into the Unknown, from that little last trailer. So, is there a let it go in this movie? And the answer is, if you don't want to know, just mute me for 30 seconds. No, there is no let it go. Into the Unknown really tries, and they harken back to that song over and over and over and over throughout the movie. But that song is, I think it's fantastic. I think it's amazing. I think Adina is incredible singing it. And I think your kids are going to be singing it. There's just, everyone will be singing over and over and over and over. I haven't gotten out of my head since I saw the movie. So you will be singing that for, I don't even know how long, the next few months or so. That's what Disney wants. But nothing is ever going to get to the let it go level. Not a chance. And what song has gotten to the let it go level? It is an impossible task to ask them to have another song that could reach that. So, I was never even expecting them to get anywhere remotely near that, because Let It Go was a once-in-a-generation cultural moment, as was the first movie. It just was. It spoke to an entire generation, and for that generation, and well, for me, I mean, I love Frozen. So that it was the moment, and it's impossible to get to that level. But this sequel is every bit as good as I hoped for. Is it Frozen, the original? That's the thing. How could it ever be that? But I appreciate the differences that they really tried to make with this movie. And you can see it in like storylines, even with Olaf. Olaf is so funny, but he also has this whole like psychological like thing going on, which is awesome. And you're going to it's unbelievable how funny Olaf is. Kristoff, wait till you see Kristoff and his song, because that's all I'm gonna say. Again, though, you're not gonna get those earworms from I mean, maybe it'll happen over time as I listen to the soundtrack more and more, but I'm not like walking out of there like really remembering all of the music. Like, I can sing that right now. The only one I can sing right now is Into the Unknown, of course. The thing I really appreciated also about this was that it felt like the movie has like grown up, as we all have with it. Yeah, I grew up. It's been 6 years. But I think it just has grown up and matured. Yes, it's darker. I've heard a lot of people say that this is like a really, a much darker movie. Yeah, it's darker for sure. There's some scenes where I was like, whoa, that's pretty dark. But it's not like so dark. This is a G-rated family movie, and you will have that experience and nothing else. Like, it is the most family movie that you will find, full of laughter and tears and love, and it's there's new characters too that we're gonna fall in love with, especially this cute little salamander. You're just gonna fall in love with it, trust me. And you've got new music to learn and new costumes to wear and a very sophisticated storyline where you're gonna have to follow along with it and be like, wow, this is very okay. So cheers to Disney for this sequel. It's been so anticipated, and it has been the most anticipated movie for me this year. So cheers, because I left it with such a smile on my face and a song in my heart. And cheers for like doing it differently. It's very easy to do a sequel and make it the same thing, but they actually took some risks, amped up the darkness, amped up the comedy, and went more into the mythology. So it is really refreshing to see them do something like that with a movie that we know backwards and forwards. And also, there's moments where it harkens back to the first and kind of pokes fun at some things which are just so good. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I can't wait to see it again. Guys, Frozen 2 has happened. Well, I mean, it has not come out yet, but you guys will all see it. When are you going to go see it? Are you going opening night? Are you going opening weekend? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, check out my Patreon page. Have a magical day, everybody, and no spoilers in the comments, okay? None. Okay, I'm out. Into the unknown.